Hello everyone, it's Hannah and welcome back. Today I'll be doing the bullet journal setup for September, and for this I chose a hot air balloon theme. So I'm just starting out by writing September with a Pentel calligraphy pen, and now I'm starting to outline different hot air balloons around the front page. And with this I'm using this fine liner in a 0.5 thickness. And what I really like about the hot air balloons is there's a lot of different styles and variations you can do, as well as patterns, as hot air balloons are pretty much their own design and can have a variety of different types. So for the colors for this theme, I went for a pink, two different purples, and a blue and like a turquoise color. I just feel like they kind of match together and you can create a variety of different looks with these colors. So now I'm just coloring these in, and that's pretty much it. So the pens I'm using are the Crayola Super Tips. I really like these pens, especially for bullet journaling, because they don't really bleed through the pages, and they're also pretty cheap for how many colors you can get in a standard package. So now that the right side is pretty much covered in, I decided to add in a little quote and extra balloon on the left side. Basically the quote is, "Adventure is out there," and I just kind of feel like this relates to me right now, how we're kind of just lifting off with the school year, as it kind of feels like as August is now passed and September's more like most of people have started school by now, and I just kind of feel like we're finally taking off. So moving on to the next page, the monthly layout, I just started again with a September header at the top in calligraphy, and then I'm going on to outline the month. And I also went for more of a curved edges for these boxes, as hot air balloons are kind of curved and circular shaped, and as we'll see later, a lot of the details are more circular based than kind of like boxes and squares. So this month has 30 days and starts on a Sunday. And for the where the days would go, I went for kind of similar to the theme in circles and the 3 different colors, just a little circle for each day, which I numbered, and that is it for now. And I also labeled each day of the week at the top. Then on the left side of the page, I drew 2 smaller hot air balloons for my goals and notes section, and then I went in to add in some larger hot air balloons to the background of the page. And also what I really like about this theme is that hot air balloons can kind of just roam wherever they want, so you don't really have any restrictions as to where you can draw them and what you can really do with them. So I'm kind of just doing this font again where the letters are kind of matched up and down for the goals and notes, and then I'm going to move on to coloring in the hot air balloons. So now that this page is done, on to the habit tracker and sleep tracker. I again started with the same kind of headers with the up and down letters in the 3 different colors, and I just labeled that first. So for the actual habit tracker, I just go down in days, which would be 1 to 30, and then on the top I usually write out or draw the habit which I'm planning on doing. And then I also added in 2 hot air balloons on the right side of the page to fill in the extra space. So on this next page, it's pretty much the same thing, just doing the same chart, labeling it from 1 to 30, and then on the top, I usually just write out like when I go to bed from like 9 to 10 p.m. and then around when I wake up at the latest, around 9 to 10 a.m. So next is the daily log, which I kind of just used to fill out a sentence or 2 on how I felt or what I did in particular that day, and this is also just the same kind of chart with 1 to 30 labeled, and that's pretty much it for this page. Next is the brain dump page with the same header font that I've been using, and for this one I usually just write kind of in the center of the page, just randomly around the page, so I just added in 2 hot air balloons kind of on the sides out of the way. So next is a weekly spread page. For this one, I decided to kind of do it in this horizontal layout, with each day having its own little hot air balloon next to the day, which I'm drawing out right now. And I'm also writing out each day with the date in kind of this cursive style with just a normal fine liner. And then I'm just going in to color in the hot air balloons. Okay, so that was it for my September bullet journal plan with me. For this month, I did a hot air balloon theme with the colors purple, blue, and turquoise. Here's the monthly layout page, the habit tracker, sleep tracker, the daily log, as I call it, and brain dump, and an example of a weekly spread. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.